Hi guys, it's just Gina here with Big Man News Brent. We've got director Andy and Zoe from Trend Centrl, and this is Meet Us After 7.
Yo.
Hello.
Welcome back, guys. Meet Us After 7, episode 243. We got some really special guests in the building.
Come on.
Andy.
One of them refuses to be on camera, but it's all right though. It's all right. Hopefully, by the time we get to the end of the episode, she will slide over.
And Zoe from, is it Trend Centrl?
Yeah.
All right. And what are your positions at the company? You are?
I'm the CEO, if you like. I don't know.
CEO.
Well, yeah.
The head honcho.
If you like, big man, claim it with your chest.
Man said, I'm Birdman. I'm in charge. And Zoe is?
I'm one of the producers. At
Producer. Nice,
So if you guys are thinking, okay, who are these people? These are the geniuses behind your favourite shows like It's Batchat, right? Because my sister says BK Chat and I'm like, it's Batchat.
BK Chat?
Like,
It's Batchat, but some young people say BK
Big Day BK Chat, yeah. So
people say Big J.
it's Batchat and our favourite current show, Blue Therapy.
The therapists. Blue Therapy. So yeah.
Brent, please.
What's up?
Thank you.
Oh.
Nice hot.
Where do we even start, to be fair? Because there's so much to
unpack
and to get into. Let's quickly go to the beginning. How did you get started in creating content, Trend Centrl, Batchat? How did the whole thing come about, that idea initially?
And why don't you hook at me? Please. Just asking.
You was doing your thing. I didn't want to mess up.
You didn't want to disturb me.
I guess I just been into the whole content creation thing from like sixth form or whatever.
I know. Do you remember our media studies classes?
Yeah, exactly. So from there, that's when the idea was birthed. Obviously, I couldn't go and play football like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You know the story about getting injured and that. You know,
my knees.
My knee in there.
So I just thought, you know what else am I good at? You know what I'm saying? And you know, this was kind of like a area for me that I wasn't too familiar with, but I was excited about exploring it. So I went on to uni to study it, which was crap, to be honest. But the hunger was still there. And I just wanted to pick up a camera and just produce stuff and create stuff. And I guess it was just the hunger that just led me to kind of like, I just wanted to make films.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people that when I want to do something, I just go ahead and do it.
Okay.
So in regards to Batchat, like what birthed the idea though? Because obviously we've never had something like that in the UK. So it was very unique when it came out and it was like, even my mum used to watch it. Like everyone used to watch it.
Yeah, with Batchat, it was just birthed out of frustration. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I used to put out a lot of things online. Mm-hmm. Like I had a series before that called Spin.
I used to watch that.
Yeah.
Your brother was in it as one of the actors. Yeah.
My brother was in it. So those times it was like the whole online YouTube space was new. And people didn't do web series as much. So I kind of learned all my lessons from doing that show, Spin. I made a lot of mistakes. I borrowed cameras. I just made all my mistakes there. So a couple years down the line after that, I just wanted to do something episodic, something that people can follow and want to watch the next episode and, you know, so on and so forth. So, frustration, man. I was just frustrated and I just wanted something for people to watch. And I was like, I can't keep doing films because people are not really, I don't have the budget to do films, let's be honest. Like me hiring my friends and brothers and that, it's only so many times that could work. So I thought, you know what do I want to see? What do I want to see on screen? And I can't remember how the idea just popped in my head and it just literally, I called my friends up and I said, listen, I want to run something by you. Let's meet up. We went Nando's and I just told them the idea. It started off as like a sports show. Let's be honest, like... Was it?
Really?
Yes, it was a sports show at first. But we never released it as a sports show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so behind the scenes, we would just talk about, you know, Ronaldo versus Messi, all of that rubbish.
Okay.
Man. There was a girl in the room, a lady at the time, she was just like talking back and I was like, we're filming.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with you? We're filming.
Okay.
And then she would just like butt in. She would butt in and I was just like, wow, you know what? When I got home, I was like, that's interesting. Like, that's kept playing in my head.
Yeah.
So from there, I just said, you know what? Yeah, I want to try something else. So I brought girls in. Yeah. And the girls were behind the cameras at the time. We were just focusing on the boys. Yeah. And every time the girls would speak, the guys would pay attention.
Okay.
And, that's how.
Power. Do you know what I mean? We command.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it came about.
So obviously, Batchat was obviously hugely popular and still is to a certain degree. Is it still running in the same capacity it was before or not as much?
It still does. It still does numbers.
Yeah.
It still does numbers. Obviously, nothing's gonna beat your first season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
And yeah, a lot of people always want things to for some reason do the same numbers, but that's not life. Even your best show doesn't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I keep saying this: it's all right for some things to just like die.
Yeah.
It's fine if it's had a good run.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like,
what are your thoughts on? Obviously, there's a lot of positive feedback from the show as well, but in terms of the narrative of it always housing toxic, negative topics, and showcasing black people always shouting at each other, fighting. What are your views on that? It is what it is.
It's entertainment. I think in the UK, like, we're always so critical, man. Everyone wants to criticize everything. In America, people just, they don't care if it's real, fake. They don't care if it's toxic or not. Like, I don't understand how a group of people could represent the black community. I'll never understand that. Everyone's an individual, like, and you guys are responsible for your actions individually.
Yeah.
So you get what I'm trying to say? As long as no one's hurting anyone, people allowed their opinion. Like, freedom of speech is something that's important.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that's all that everyone's trying to express, like, their own. No one's there trying to purposely hurt people. Some people go in there for clout or whatever it is. It's still their own business. Do you know what I mean? You can't tell people how to sound, how to speak. Just let everybody just get along. And I feel like that's what the entertainment value brings out of the show. That's what it is. Like, people come there to watch different people's crazy ideologies. So
Yeah, obviously. The first season had some massive characters though.
Yeah, I think
Lucas.
the first season was like the best season in my opinion. But
Esther.
I think it's because we first got introduced to the show, and then most of the characters there were very powerful. So it's like you're never gonna forget the faces and the names.
Yeah, of course.
And like the iconic moments. So yeah.
It was a very, very good start.
Yeah. It's dope.
Very good start.
It was a dope start still.
That was Zoe, by the way.
So with Batchat, it's 100% authentic. It's just, okay, cool. Here's the topic. Obviously, I'm leading somewhere in it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, here's the topic, and just go with it.
Oh, question.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that people didn't know what the topic was until the day, like when they got there? So you didn't prep them and say this is what we're going to talk about. Like literally when they got there, the cameras were turned on, then they got told the topic.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Still till today, they don't know the topics until they get there. They sat there.
Okay.
When you literally see them open the envelope.
Yeah.
That's where they see the topic for the first time. Because we don't want people to... We've tried the whole giving it to them before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you come on set, people just kind of like, all the notes they have, they'll just say it in the first 5 minutes and it's done.
Oh, okay.
So it's not candid. It's not... People are not like thinking on the spot. It's not... Yeah, you take away the... I don't know. The rawness when you do it that way.
Okay, I hear that. All right, so Blue Therapy. Let's get straight to it. Yeah? The elephant in the room, the question that everyone wants to know. Yeah. Is Blue Therapy scripted? Was it authentic? Is it real or is it scripted?
Listen, I've told everyone, I'm not going to answer this question. But what I will say is this, I will say this, like I say in the other like, even in the Metro and whatnot, Guardian, I'll say the same thing. It doesn't matter if it's real or fake. The reason why I won't say it is because obviously I know the answer.
Yeah.
But
I think we all know the answer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know the answer, but for me, it's just like, it doesn't matter because I feel like, do you know what? The only, like, this show is literally like playing everywhere. Like in America, in Africa, here. We're the only, out of all the fans of the show, only the UK people care if it's real or fake.
I think because it's
because it's a UK cast and because the people on the show are quite close to home. Do you get what I mean? Like, if I'm watching Love and Hip Hop in America, they're so distant from me, I couldn't even care because they're not within arm's reach. Everybody on that show is within arm's reach. Everybody on that show is very accessible to a degree. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, that's why over here, I feel like people are a lot more concerned of it being real or not because these are people that you're either most likely going to meet on it. Like, you might randomly bump into someone, or like, if I'm going to relate to that person or kind of have some kind of connection, I want to know whether it's authentic or not. I think for me, what I was saying was, I believe it's fake anyway. You don't have to answer that, but in my head it's fake, yeah? And the episodes where Choma was talking about the miscarriage and all that kind of stuff, yeah, that episode, I saw a lot of people upset about it. And I kind of understood why. Because I was like, if I had gone through what she was talking about, right? And it kind of caused me to kind of like build a relationship with her, or kind of like, do you know what I mean? Just kind of like get really close to her in that sense. To find out it's not real is like, not like you're making a mockery of a serious topic, but that's kind of how it feels. But that's just for me anyway. And the reason why I can watch reality shows in America and other stuff and like that and not care is because, like I said, because they're so far away and so far removed, I'm not connecting with them the same way. Do you get what I mean?
But again, this goes back to what I'm saying about being an individual. You can't place all your feelings onto someone you see on screen. Like, that's up to you. If you decide to do that, that's on you. If I decide to watch Friends and cry because something's happened to her, that's up to me. Do you know what I'm saying? If that's how if whatever you're watching has made you feel, then that's it. You just have to appreciate it for what it is. Again, who's to say that, you know, a lot of the things you're seeing on screen aren't real? Who's to say it's not coming from somewhere? Who's to say that these things aren't happening? Who's to say that these relationships aren't real? I don't want to say whether it's real or not. You know what I'm trying to say? Again, like, I'm not going to address it because a lot of people are online saying it's fake. What if I told you it wasn't fake?
But then you had one of your cast members.
Obviously, Paul's out here saying that.
Paul's literally out here.
Paul's on the media campaign saying,
like, doing press run.
I'm an actor.
Talking about I'm an actor. This is my
real,
first on screen.
All I'm gonna say to you is Paul also had an interview the week before that saying that he's not an actor. He's never acted a day in his life.
No. He's not an actor by profession.
Yeah.
But this was his first acting role. Where
again, this goes to show you, like, yeah, just don't listen. Whatever you see on your screen, just remember one thing. Yeah, anyone can say anything on camera. Okay, Paul was not in the Aftermath episode. Yeah. Which was obviously the episode that came out after everything. It was just John. Have you asked yourself why? Is it a coincidence that he's come and said that afterwards? Obviously, I'm not going to give too much out because it's personal stuff, but at the same time...
No, but I think for me, it's a bit obvious that there's some sort of tension or rift.
I think the rift is Paul wasn't meant to come out and say the show was fake or the show was...
No, all of that stuff happened before Paul came and said it, whatever.
Okay. Well, maybe there was something happening behind the scenes.
Or is it because he got a lot of stick for his position in the show? I feel like he was
obviously
he was the main villain.
No,
though.
Paul was a villain, and obviously he was like, you know, I don't know what to call him, but he was the villain. So maybe because he was getting a lot of flack, it's fake anyway. This is not the real me. Whatever. Maybe that was his motive. I don't know. But for me, there's one episode when he was like, he got up and he stormed off for like no reason. I thought this is fake. This is fake. Why is he? He got up and he stormed off, yeah, for no. Obviously, there was a reason behind it, but it was a very minor reason. I thought this can't be real. But like you're saying, if it's entertainment, it's entertainment. Isn't it? It doesn't really. It doesn't matter.
If you watch somebody real,
yeah,
quote unquote, get up and walk off,
yeah,
the UK will still say it's fake. It doesn't matter. It will depend on how you perceive it, because that bit that you're saying you thought was fake, a lot of people think that bit was real.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And then they have their moments where they felt like it was fake. So again, it's about you and how you perceive it.
But I feel like your emotion can be tied to anything you watch, because it goes the same thing for like EastEnders, for example. There are avid watchers of EastEnders. People will sit there and cry with the characters knowing that it's a show.
Oh yeah, no, of
course,
course.
To watch.
I think the difference is because we know that a soap and a sitcom is, let's stop using the word fake, but obviously it's acting. We're watching a show in it. Because I feel Blue Therapy was presented as an authentic show with real couples going through real situations with a real therapist. So, okay, cool, you're expecting this to be real, and later on it kind of was revealed that it's not. I think that's where the public might have felt, this is a bit of, you know...
But the therapist, it was said from early that the therapist was an actor.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, she's a life coach, and she's a life coach, and she's acting. Like, I just felt like this is the best person to play this role. Like,
okay.
She was aided by a real therapist.
Yeah.
Like, as a whole, I don't care if it's real or fake. I'm just talking for the public, innit? Because that's what that's what the narrative is, and that's what everyone's talking about. And obviously, with Paul going on his little campaign now, everyone's like, well, who was he on? He was on the Poet and Alhan show, and they seemed genuinely shocked that he was saying that it was fake and all that.
You should have got rushed.
What's that?
You should have got rushed.
Paul's he's ruining the brand, bro.
And I was just like, I don't know why you two are. Okay, I'm not trying to throw shade, but to me, it was obvious that this is, like you said, it's a experiment. You've got people together, you've given them topics. Obviously, like you said, because Paul said it was improvised. Obviously, these topics are not like from the sky. Like, these are things that people really go through. So all the castmates could have pulled from real emotions, real situations, things they've gone through in the past, things they might be going through in present. So they might be talking from experience, which is cool, but these couples aren't, like, the situation they're in is not authentic, innit? But
you lot are speaking as if you know.
No.
That's making me laugh.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't care. It don't matter.
Yeah. I know you don't care, but a lot of the things that even before Paul came and said, whatever, a lot of people, it's fake. I know because of this, because of that. And it's like, already before it started, it's like there's so much negativity behind the show. And that's my problem. It's like a lot of people want it to be fake so badly that they will say they'll make up stuff. I saw some crazy stuff that people are making up. Oh, this guy's this. Listen, at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, unless you know these two personally, do you get what I'm trying to say? You would not know whether it's real or fake. Even with Jamel and Deborah, do you know what I'm saying? Some people believe that their relationship is more, what's it called? It's more authentic than these two. Psh, boy, you guys, when you meet them, you guys just ask them for
the thing is,
I know.
the thing is, with Jamel,
With
she knows
and
Jamel,
Deborah, I know their relationship.
so she came and told me
I know
that
their relationship
that's not his real girlfriend.
authentic.
Hey,
Okay.
you guys do. Should I clap it out?
What's that?
Should I clap it out?
What?
What you all doing?
But we've said it. We've spoke about
We
it.
spoke
before
on the pod. We
pod.
spoke on the pod before.
All right, cool. But you guys have him here now, innit?
Okay, fine. Clap it out.
Boy.
Why?
I thought you wanted to keep the rules going.
No, but we've been talking about this for like
Yeah,
15
but there's
minutes now.
still a. Is it not? Is it not? She's there saying he's not with her.
Is that cool to leave in or take out?
But it's up to you
I'll
lot.
take it
It's
out, it's
it's
cool.
you lot's
Yeah.
it's you lot's podcast.
I think it's fine to leave in.
All right, cool.
We spoke about it before many times.
I know.
So-
but it was just you speculating.
I hear what you
It's still
mean.
speculation, though.
But he's here, present, and he just said, "How do they know it's real or not?" Nigga, I know it's
Yeah,
fake.
but he still hasn't. It's still speculation.
Just leave it in, bruv.
All right.
Anyway, Sha, would there be season 2? Should I get my popcorn ready?
They will. We're working on it. We're working on it right now. We're in talks with like just different platforms. So we want to see the best option, whether to put it back on the channel, which you did pretty well, to be honest with you. So, we're just right now working on other shows. Because I don't think it's healthy to bring it back so soon.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
You want
the
us
time.
to. You need us to miss it.
Yeah. And even though everyone's requesting for it to come back like tomorrow,
No.
when it does come back, it'll be completely different
Different.
couples and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay.
Will you guys do like a reunion? You know, like they always have like a reunion show.
Yeah,
When
we,
these, like-
we had a little
That's
one.
that's what they had.
No, the aftermath.
Yeah. We had
Okay,
that.
That was basically the reunion.
Yeah.
Okay, no, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but yeah, who knows? It might be something big. Listen, this is like this show is still in its infant stages. You know what I'm saying? So it could skyrocket to whatever it is. But I'm proud of the show and everyone that.
No, you should
You should
be,
be.
though,
You should
man.
be. Listen, once the show hits the auntie's WhatsApp
What's
group,
that group? Listen,
you know you've made it, man.
you've gone clear.
Yeah,
You've gone clear, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
See it.
My mom was sending it to me, and I was like,
That was it?
Mom, what are you doing?
This is my show.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's nice. Question.
Yeah.
All right. So, revenue streams with Trend Centrl. Is it just via YouTube? Is it via sponsors?
Right now everything's self-funded and revenue streams is via YouTube. Yes.
All right. So, if you can share the seasons that you did for Batchat, how much did you guys make for that?
What's
YouTube.
it? Well, Batchat.
Just Batchat.
I can't disclose. First, I can't disclose that. Second of all, I don't even know because YouTube is not good. Everyone knows that. YouTube is pants.
Cool.
I don't think anyone relies on YouTube solely. People look at branded content and stuff like that, sponsorships. Yeah.
And with Blue Therapy, did you have the same model?
So with Blue Therapy, same model. We just experimenting on our channel, growing our channel.
Yeah.
And what we decided to do was charge for the aftermath episode
Yeah.
so that we can recoup some of the money we spent and obviously be able to pay everybody on production because as you can imagine, it's not easy coming out of your house for free, hours and days and stuff, filming and working on the production and not seeing anything for it. So also money goes back into reinvesting into what we're doing. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So it's an entire passion project. So anybody you guys have a team, it's a family basically.
Yeah, we have a team. Yeah, we have a team that we've been working with for a long time. So this is kind of like the first proper reality we did was when we did Batchat in Cyprus.
Yeah.
And
that was good.
Yeah, so that was literally off us just literally flying everyone over, again, self-funded, because trying to pitch to people and they're not seeing the vision. Everyone's just like, it's too risky. Do you know what I mean? But I just said, you know what? Let me just put my money where my mouth is, and then hopefully if I can do it and I can show them and say, look, it worked.
The next time,
hopefully they'll be able to co-sign it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Cool. Beautiful.
How many times did it take Trauma to cry? Was it like a first take?
you're so annoying. So annoying.
Bro,
No, what I'm saying is, was it first take? Was it a couple takes, or was it just...
Oh, you're really not letting it go.
There was no takes.
Oh, it was
in
just one
anything.
take. Okay.
That's it, it was one take.
Can I just quickly say one thing here that kills me, yeah? When Deborah, this part of the episode kills me because I was like, oh, she was like, you know,
Deborah's the worst, by the way.
No?
She's the worst.
You know when Jamel was alluding to him stepping out on her but not saying what he done, yeah? And she stormed off, she got really emotional. I saw her leave her bag. So I was like, where are you going without your bag, sis? Like, you're where are you going without your bag? Your bag was on your lap and you put it down and you walked out, and then she's going up and down and she was like, you're so lucky they couldn't find my bag. I was like, your bag's in the room. Like, that's where your bag is, sis. Like, go back. Your bag is... Yeah, you're always going back. I found it so funny.
The little things.
No, it's because I'm very, like, meticulous.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I'm proud of you, though.
I was trying to say,
Thank you.
Paul's hilarious, though. Paul is funny. Like, Paul made it, even though it wasn't meant to be comedic.
Rush that nigga, man.
Paul brought a real comedic element to it. I don't think he even meant to. He just had all these little funny one-liners.
It's the ad-libs and the facial
Yeah, the
expressions.
ad-libs and the way he interacted with the therapist was hilarious. It's a surprise, though, because when I first saw it, I didn't expect it to blow up like this. I thought, okay, cool, a little therapy show with trauma in it, and then now it's just a phenomenon. It's sick, bro.
Yeah, we knew the idea. We knew like the idea was good. We knew that the social experiment thing, because people are nosy. That's
Of
the truth.
course.
People are
Fam,
nosy.
And you know
Human
what?
beings are so nosy. It's mad. It's unreal.
That's it. We just position ourselves all the time with the tide. You know what I'm saying? We just understand what the audience wants to see right now.
Yeah.
If we had dropped that maybe 2 years ago, probably no one would have cared.
Yeah.
But right now, everyone wants to see
Reality
after
is
the
it, boy.
reality is coming into the UK slowly, and we've been pushing that agenda for a minute now. So we kind of want to, bring more reality stuff to the forefront. And if you could, people love watching other people in like literally on the ropes. They love
No,
watching
of
other
course.
people going
Yeah.
through stuff, and it
It's-
makes them feel good about themselves.
It's because it's like, it's not a breath of fresh air, but I guess sometimes it makes you feel like your life ain't as bad
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
people are going through much worse.
Yeah, misery loves company.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And you know what you were saying earlier about, people saying all this negative stuff about like it's bad for our community because it's just toxic topics, etc., etc. We've had this discussion before where we're like, we don't like good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
Nobody
When we look
likes
at news, when we
positivity.
look at blogs,
Is what
like
it
the
is.
blogs in our community, like online and stuff, the things that get the most engagement, most interaction, all of it, it's negativity. Like we literally love drama. So I'm not even like asking the question of, why is it's like, no shit, Sherlock. Like you know why. Like it's a bit, ultimately it's passion, but it's also a business, and obviously you want it to be successful. So you have to play the game.
Yeah, 100%. But I think the difference between us and everybody else is that everybody else kind of knows that we're the ones that keep acting like it's something new. Do you know what I'm saying? That when it comes to the whole, like, the news show us negative things in America, in Africa. Every news channel shows negative things.
No,
That's
of
what
course.
trends. But they're happy to understand that, okay, this is what's happening. But over here, for some reason, we still think, oh my God, why are they being so negative? Like, why is everyone doing this? Like, let's be, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's not realistic. We have to go with what is happening. Like, it's a business, like you said. At the end of the day, we're not gonna be the only news channel or the only platform showing you good things that's going on. Do you get what I'm trying to say? People be like, yeah, be like that guy. The guy's got like 2 views. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, for real.
That's true. So what's your motivation behind doing social experiments? Like, what do you want to kind of get out of it?
I just want to fill in the reality space. Like I said, I want to move into that reality. Well, I've been doing it. Most of the stuff that has been successful on the platform has been reality. Like even with Zizi Mel show.
Yeah.
That's that again. All of these things are, you know, people love seeing her go back and forth with rappers.
Yeah.
Real life people that get emotional when you talk about them. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I wanna be able to get to the point one day when we're able to do full blown reality where it's like you're loving hip hops and your you know what I'm saying, your Real Housewives and stuff like that. Those things are good.
It can't be my
It's
phone.
not mine. I've just put it on airplane mode.
Same.
But anyway, I don't know if it's from there. Sorry. But I mean, more so from, obviously that's your own personal like justification, but in terms of you, if it's a social experiment, it's meant to be for the public, innit? So what do you want to get out of it in that regard? Like, what do you want the public to get out of this experiment? Is basically what I mean.
Entertainment.
Okay.
Entertainment. I've never claimed that any of our shows are educational. If you're educated by the show, then that's fine. That's good. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, it's based on real life scenarios. I think there's no better way to educate yourself than watching other people make mistakes and, you know, maybe work it out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So then it's not really an experiment, then, is it? Because for a social experiment, you need to have results. This was the experiment, and based on the experiment, these were the results, basically, innit?
Yeah.
So it's more so, I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out what...
Yeah, we saw human behaviour off the back of that. All the podcasts.
No, what I'm saying is,
human behaviour.
no, what I'm saying is he's not doing it for like a case study. He's not trying to gather up results and stats.
It's going to feed information for him to do the next show.
And plus,
I know.
Analysis.
No, he explained that on the business side. On this is the content I'm creating, but I'm talking about for the public. Innit?
Has this been done before?
What's that?
Has this been done before?
I guess.
It was risky. It was an experiment. Socially.
So you're part of the Trend Centrl team, right?
100%.
Literally.
100%.
Publicist.
Yeah, I was gonna say your PR man.
All right.
No, but to answer your question, is literally like there were results. Like
Yeah.
they didn't work out. Do you know what I'm saying? Some of them worked out well. Deborah and Jamel.
Oh, you mean the couples? You mean?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
people will watch it and people will obviously get what they want to get out of it. It's
Yeah.
just an experiment. Like the
Yeah.
whole point of an experiment is sometimes you don't know what way it's gonna go.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So for us, it was an experiment because in the sense of we didn't know how everybody was gonna take it.
Yeah.
We didn't know if people were gonna even take it in,
Yeah.
and they did. And again, it proved that the reality space there's hunger for people. You know.
We've got a friend called Emily, and she was on the live with
Paul.
with Taser. Well, yeah, Paul and Taser actually.
Yeah.
And off the back of her live, she was getting DMs from guys saying that what are they saying?
Oh, they've realised like
Yeah.
that they have a lot of characters.
They've realised the errors in their ways,
ways.
based on Paul's
Paul.
character. So
Yeah, and they want
like,
advice on how to like not be.
I've seen myself in Paul, and you know I'm like this.
You look
I'm-
like him though.
I look like who? Do I?
No.
No.
You look like Paul.
I don't like Paul
It's
because
just
I got
because
a
you got
beard.
beards.
And maybe because you're wearing a hat.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
you shave your head, you look like Paul's brother.
Rush him instead.
Don't say Paul Bridges, you know. So yeah, a lot of guys they've seen themselves in Paul. So in that regards, and obviously if seeing Paul's behaviour is making them reflect on their own behaviour and they're trying to correct it,
Yeah.
and I guess you've achieved something in that regard, no?
Yeah.
So the thing is, for me, there's always positives to take from it, innit? And I'm not on the whole. I'm not invested enough to be on like a hate campaign. Or I don't. You know what I mean, I'm just talking from the public's standpoint, not from my personal standpoint. Because for me, it's entertaining. Paul's funny. For me, it's entertainment. Whether it's real couples or put together reality, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
I used to binge Love and Hip Hop and all that stuff. That's
No,
scripted reality.
literally.
So I don't
Well,
really care.
I will say this though. And everyone needs to. The quicker everyone understands this in the UK especially, because I think everybody else understands it. There is no reality TV that isn't controlled. There is none.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
impossible. You're not gonna bring out millions of pounds or dollars. Do you know what I'm saying, to your screen to not have, maybe do 2 takes sometimes, or maybe say,
Yeah, of course.
calm down, everyone take 5 or whatever. You
Yeah.
want to control it to some extent. You want
Yeah.
to, you know what I'm saying? You want to take out some bits that you think is not going to be entertaining enough. You might want to leave the bits that are.
Yeah.
It's controlled.
Yeah, no, reality TV
Even with
is
the editing,
controlled, definitely.
Like I feel like even with editing, like you can create a completely different narrative. How many times have we watched reunion shows
yeah,
where the first time the actual cast are watching the episode is when it's live.
Yeah.
Like they're watching it with people and they're like, I didn't like the way I got portrayed in that scene or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? So it's definitely controlled to a degree.
No, it's control. Like, thing is, you've got real, like, for example, Love and Hip Hop. You've got real couples, but you create scenarios for them. Okay, today we're going to put you guys...
But how do you not know it's real, though?
No, I feel like
Because
most...
we follow them in real life, like outside of the show. For example,
Bro, it's a multi-million-pound dollar business.
Okay, example. Look at Jim Jones and Chrissy. We know they're a real couple in real life, but they were on the show.
Okay.
So we know that they're a real couple.
Those couples are real.
Yeah.
And then their couples, the older couples on there are real.
A lot of them, well, the ones that I know of are real. I don't know. I don't watch the show no more, innit? But when I used to watch it, like for example, Eric and Safari, they're a real couple. They have kids together. Jim Jones and Chrissy are a real couple. Who else is there? You watch the show a lot.
Just everyone who's been on the show so far.
Yeah. Oh, not Jim Jones. So I said it again.
Joe Budden and Sin, they were a couple.
Joel's and Kimberla, they're a real couple. They have kids. So we know they're a real couple
Andy and
because
Because of the kids.
No, because we've seen them before the show.
Okay.
Like before Love and Hip Hop existed, I knew of Jim Jones and Chrissy being a couple. That's his girl, innit?
Okay.
So if you compare it to your show,
I'm not.
no, but that's why I thought you were going.
No, I'm just asking you. I'm just asking you generally. We're talking about reality shows.
We haven't. Okay, if you look at
No, but I don't think everything's scripted though, because certain things like
Love and Hip Hop.
no, like obviously it's scripted, but like they don't always create scenarios for them. So for example, like I highly doubt that when Kirk was cheating on Rashida, they created that scenario.
Not a scenario. I mean, a setting.
Oh, okay.
Like they're going to the cafe today or...
Exactly.
Yeah, no, of course. And like someone manages to walk in or someone that you don't like.
Scenarios.
Yeah, they create scenarios. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
And sets as well.
What's that group of guys called? The Creep Squad. I'm sure that was the producers put that together. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna grab Cisco and Peter Guns and Joe Budden and put it together. You guys are gonna be called the Creep Squad, okay? Toxic old men who cheat on women. Like they created that narrative for them, innit? I'm trying to say. Obviously, they go through their own trials and tribulations, but like it's controlled. You have to set up shots. You got to set up location.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, today we're gonna go film at a bar. Be there at this time. Okay, cool. This is like
even when we filmed in Cyprus, like you know the Batchat cast. You know, a lot of people would watch it and be like, "Oh yeah, these aren't really fighting and arguing." But what if I told you that we set that up? You get what I'm trying to say? But because you guys have been watching them before, like you said, these people are a couple beforehand.
Yeah.
You're more likely to be invested in believing that it's real. You get what I'm trying to say? So but things still get set up. However,
of course.
But when we were there, we realized that we were able to control things. Like two people have a dispute, ask them, would you guys want to talk about it on camera? Are you fit enough to do that? Yeah, why not? Gonna stand by the pool action.
Okay,
you know
cool.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think it's common knowledge. That's how reality TV is done anyway. Well, for me anyway, I don't think it's...
Yeah, because I feel like if you have a camera on you 24/7, or like if you have a camera on you, you're gonna like, some of it's not gonna be authentic.
Of
Like
course.
you're not gonna be switched on all the time. So I watch it with a pinch of salt.
Remember, cameras can't follow you around 24/7. You know how much editing that is?
No, of
How much
course.
footage that is.
That's so much footage. So you have to just create shots. Okay, cool. We're going to film for this amount of time here, there, and everywhere. You can't just have a camera on you 24/7 and okay, well, let's watch this 24 hours back and make content.
I was gonna say, how long did it take you to edit Blue Therapy? How long did it take you to film it, and then how long did it take you to
I heard
edit
it was filmed in one day.
It was filmed. No, it wasn't one day.
Okay.
It was over a few days. It took me a while to edit. You know, even while the episodes were coming out, I was still editing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in Nigeria editing. I edited episode 3 in Nigeria.
Yeah, episode 3.
And I sent it out. Yeah, I was still editing. I was editing the week before every episode dropped.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, because I needed to know as well, like, what people liked in the last episode.
I get you. So you kind of curated the content based on like feedback, so to speak.
Yeah.
Right. Got
So
it.
there's some scenes that I probably felt like, okay, seeing how everyone's reacting and stuff like that, maybe let's take out 1 or 2 scenes, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe let's, the scene that I thought wouldn't have worked before, let me put it back in, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just realized a lot of people were more invested than I thought they would be. So it's like the stuff that I thought was boring didn't end up being boring.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's good though. That's cool.
Yeah. Have you thought about bringing any of the Backchat characters over to Blue Therapy?
I mean, Choma's on Backchat.
Choma,
Sorry,
yeah.
more characters.
No.
What, you want to see Alani and Tion?
Everyone's saying that. That will never happen.
That episode will never happen. I don't think you could pay
I don't think
him
Tion Wayne
enough.
would
No.
ever like
Never, ever.
He's not gonna address her like publicly, like properly, like on camera and talking. I doubt it. But she's a character though.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, Lani.
Lani.
Yeah, she's a dope character. Like Lani is, she wears her heart on her sleeves, man.
Honestly.
So, that's just her, man. She just everyone looks at her online and they think, oh, you know, this girl's loud and well. She's literally like that. She's not even faking it. Like she just wears her heart on her sleeve and she's just literally just like that. But she's like, what out of all the people I've worked with, yeah, like she's one of the best
She's
people to
lovely.
work with.
She's lovely.
She's one of the
So
best
committed.
people to work with. Like you tell Lani, we're filming here. Lani will show up. She doesn't care how many followers she has. But there's some people that have like 5K. You tell them to come here. They're 2 hours later telling you the dog got run over or
Oh,
whatever.
wow.
Like, so that's why, like, those people I'll probably work with for a long time. Someone like Esther as well. She's another person. Like, you tell Esther to come here. She's down. She'll come. She don't care if she's been on MTV or she's been on this or that.
Yeah.
She'll still show up.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's nice, man.
What about Mark?
Cuban.
Yeah.
Nah, Mark's there, man. Mark's good. Mark's down as well. He's down to work on
Okay.
on whatever. He loves content, so yeah, he likes watching and participating in this stuff.
That's
So
it.
yeah.
Where's working?
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm just minding my business.
okay. No, I'm looking forward to what comes next.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's different shows coming up next. That
So have you got
people
any
gonna love.
tea? Like, that's what I'm saying. Can we get a little exclusive? Like, what's next on the agenda? You don't have to tell me what, but can you like allude?
Before you do, can you list off what shows are actually on Trend Centrl in case
Right.
anyone doesn't know?
Right now, there's Batchat's on right now.
Yeah,
Season 5.
Season 5. The Season Mill show's on.
yeah,
Blue Therapy is just finished.
yeah.
But that's obviously on there for you guys to watch. There's Hot Desk. There's another show that
What's-
we
Season
just
2.
season 2.
What's
Hot Desk is so I've put some OG cast members. So I've got Lucas, I've
Yeah.
got Lani, I've got Azariah, and
Yeah.
I've got B Money.
Okay.
On like a it's kind of like a podcasty feel, but it's more like we're trying to go for I don't know if you've watched I Am Athlete.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're trying to go
Dope.
for something similar. Well,
Dope podcast.
we'll be able to get it to look and feel like that after. But right now, like I feel like the conversations that they have on there is more mature. So I realized that Batchat right now is for a much younger audience.
generation, yeah.
Even though you can still watch it, it's
Yeah.
up to you. You can put it in the background or whatever. Like it's still entertaining. But with Hot Desk, they talk about because there's not many people and it's just 4 of them. They can dissect topics a lot more
Yeah.
easier and obviously maturely. So yeah.
No, dig it. Brent,
Are there any contracts
questions?
signed between the participants?
Yes, there are contracts signed. Yes.
What's in the contracts? Like,
You want to know the technical
no,
stuff?
yeah. Because I'm thinking that like they aren't paid, right?
So it depends. So when we launch shows, they're not paid.
But when it is, it picks up and everything.
when it picks up, then because we work with people that know that a lot of our stuff go viral. So they might want to come on there just because they know it's going to be successful. And they're happy to lend their time. You know what I'm saying? So, but after it gets picked up, or if we get like some healthy revenues and stuff, or we get sponsorships, of course, everyone gets whatever they need to get. But yeah,
Okay. And do you look after your production stuff?
of course.
Yeah. She's nodding now because she's heard it.
This is Zoe, me and Zoe 20 years, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a producer, but she's like my
Yeah,
sister, you know what I'm saying? So
Beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful. Is there a duty of care, seen as it's like a lot of your stuff is reality TV based? Is there like any preamble, any aftercare, if anything kind of crops up where it touches on, mental wellness and this, that, and the next?
Yeah, absolutely. We learned that from Batchat.
Season 1.
Yeah, from season 1, realized that we've just crossed into a whole new different space now where this is real. People's mental health is really getting like touched. Like God knows that first week how many people called me crying and saying, yo,
Really?
they hate me. What have I
Social
done?
medias.
And we had to call in someone to literally just speak to them and just reassure them and stuff. And social media is not real. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just, if it's real to you, it's real. But, you know, obviously coming into Blue Therapy, like we said, we already had a therapist on set. So Denise had a therapist. Her name's there as well. She's actually a real therapist. She was on set.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah,
She was
on
there.
set. Yeah, she was there throughout the whole thing. Yeah, she would obviously speak to Denise and obviously speak to the couples as well. So, yeah, she was available for them to call and just, you know, talk to and share like stuff they were going through. So yeah, there was a aftercare process.
Cool, beautiful.
Yeah.
If you had an opportunity to place your, what I'm seeing is it's like a network now, right? It's like its own broadcasting channel, right? If you had the opportunity to place it on a platform that could generate more revenue for your sacrifice and your investment,
I know where this is going. That's why I'm dying. Sorry.
would you do that?
I mean, it depends. Like, it's quite sensitive because we've been approached by a few platforms and telling us to obviously migrate some of our subscribers onto an OTT platform that allows you to, it works by subscription. So people subscribe to watch your stuff. It's kind of like Patreon.
Yeah.
You know, they subscribe to watch your stuff or extra footage, or maybe if you release Blue Therapy a week earlier, you know, they get the exclusive and stuff like that. It's great and stuff like that, which is, we will be looking to explore that in the near future. However, it's still sensitive because YouTube is YouTube for a reason. That's like a giant, that's a monster. You know what I'm saying? And it's very user-friendly, and the algorithms on YouTube allow your stuff to be seen a lot more. On this platform, you're going blind. It's just you and your fans. If you have like 10,000 of them, good luck trying to get 1% over. Do you know what I mean?
So this platform would need to be as popular as the familiar platforms in which it is people put their content on currently for you to even benefit from it.
No, it doesn't have to be as popular. I think if you can migrate, if you have a good, healthy amount of subscribers, you know, we have like 400K. If we can get 1 or 2% over, that's healthy. That's good. If you get 5%, hey, we're smiling. You know what I'm saying? Because every month you're looking at making whatever you charge them at, whether it's $4.99, $3.99, mate, you're making 5, 6, 7K every month. Easy.
Beautiful. In the next 10, 15 years, do you see yourself and the entire brand in a particular space? When I say space, we grew up watching Tyler Perry DVDs, right?
Yeah.
And we now know what the hell he's doing and what he has been doing. Do you have that that aspiration bubbling inside of you?
Listen, that's my
Is
that's
this what
my
drives
mentor.
you? Your driver.
That's my I watch Tyler Perry and I'm just like, yo, this is literally where I want to be, because his story, I kind of resonate with his story, because everything that I've gone through so far has literally been by myself. I taught myself how to film. I taught myself how to edit. Everything you see right now, no one ever taught me. Do you know what I'm saying? We literally made mistakes and learned ourselves and said, you know what, we're not doing this again. Or we're not doing that again. Or let's do this more. Do you know what I'm saying? And I've given my life to it. You know, this is what I want to do. This is what I enjoy. And right now, it just so happens that it's going to make us money too. Do you know what I'm saying? I never thought I would ever get to this point. Don't get me wrong. However, it wasn't about the money for me. It was about creating stuff that other people would love to see. Do you know what I'm saying? So, again, talking of Tyler Perry, like, he had to do the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, he shopped his show around for a long time. No one cared. Everyone's like, nah, whatever. Then you go your own. Do you know what I'm saying? Literally. So again, us charging people, no one's done that before. People don't like doing that because they feel like
You lose, like, people fall off, or the conversion rate won't be as good.
you won't be as good. But to me, it's just like, we did it the first time. People paid. The people that love the show paid. We don't need everyone to pay. We just need the people that love the show to pay. We did it the second time. Even more people, like, there was less, oh man, they're charging us now. Because now they're getting used to, like, yo, at some point, we're going to tell you to pay for something.
Yeah, and it's
What was the fee? Sorry.
For which one?
For
Peanuts.
both.
It's like £1 or £2.
It was like £1, £2.
It's never, and I think that's what I like here, because it's never enough for me to not want to do it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, I waste money on worse things. So it's like, if I have to pay £1 just to watch, like, and you lot are smart with how you do it. So with the Aftermath, you left it on such a cliffhanger. It's like, Nah, I need to know what happens.
What was
next.
what was
So-
hang on, sorry, I didn't see it.
We just kind of left it in the middle. Like we basically like put episode 1 and 2 out straight away.
Yeah.
And then the third part, we dropped it a week after, and so that people can digest the first 2,
Okay.
and then come back and watch the third one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like £1.50.
Okay.
I think what it is that you guys have done with the whole payment structure is it's very important, especially for creatives in the future. Getting people used to actually paying for people's time and entertainment.
100%.
It needs to be normalized.
Normalized, bro.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous how people who wouldn't have even flipping paid anyway decide to come online and then chime in with their why you chat.
But that's like
Things
even-
cost money.
That's like with YouTube though, like you know how obviously we don't put out all our content on YouTube anymore. Like now
Yeah.
Patreon is like you have a lot of people like, oh guys, please can we have it back for free? And it's like when you think about it, we literally have been doing this for it'll be 6 years in January, consistently week by week, coming paying for studio time.
Yeah.
Like we pay for the content. It's not us sitting here right now. It's not free.
Yeah.
Time is money. So it's like, yes, it's for your entertainment, but you guys also need to understand that a lot of energy gets put into what we do and what we create.
Yeah.
So if you enjoy it that much, just pay.
Yeah.
Just
And
pay.
what we're charging you is never gonna be something that's gonna offend you.
And I think, well, people are used to paying, but where they're used to paying, because people have, Netflix, they have
Netflix.
Amazon
Yeah.
Plus,
Amazon.
they have Disney Plus.
But you have to understand this again. It's this mentality over here. Because
Yeah.
I've been abroad. I've been to America. I've done Batchat over there.
Yeah.
I've done it in Houston. I've done it in New York. Like the spirit over there is so different. They're willing to help you. Don't pay them. They're happy. They'll come. They'll come for free. Listen,
Yeah.
They'll
the
come
first-
from other states.
of other states. The first time I went to New York to do Batchat, I literally put out an advert a week. I said, I'm coming to New York next week to do Batchat. I went there. A friend of mine reached out to me over there. Some random person. She was a friend. She's a friend now. Back then, it's like, you know what? I think you guys should come over here. I thought about it. I said, why not? Cool, we're going to come over there, but you got to help us. Let's pay for a venue. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who shows up. We literally put it out a week later. We traveled to New York. Next day was the auditions. I walked into the room, 200 people sitting there.
Wow.
200 people sitting. They didn't care whether you were paying them or not. They just wanted to be part of something that was working.
Yeah.
But over here, oh my God, it's so difficult. Like the UK audiences, don't get twisted. I still love them because they watch what we do. But at the same time, they make it so hard, man. Because I don't understand how there's people here that love the show. They want to consume it. They're bigging you up and stuff. On the flip side, there's people that's paying for content so they can film it, so they can re-upload it on YouTube. But you just watched it. But you want other people to watch it for free now.
But that makes it
Doesn't make
yeah.
any sense.
Is that what people were doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We took down
The
70 videos.
Oh really?
70
Of people that
videos.
paid and just put it up for free.
Yeah, so they'll pay for it, watch it on the platform, and they'll take it over to YouTube.
Yeah. I don't get why people do that. I think
You got too much time on
I
your
think
hands.
my first thought is they're trying to build up views on their channel,
Yeah, that as well.
basically, and subscribers. That's the only reason.
Piracy, man.
Yeah, it's like Mr. World
Premiere,
Premiere.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's made it.
He's my go-to though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But Mr. World Premiere is different because
He
some of
has
the-
ads in it. Is
so-
he ads?
it's not even that. Some of the shows that we can't watch them here. So
Yeah, no,
That's
of course,
why
of course,
a lot of
yeah.
the shows that I watch
You
on
can't
his
watch-
platform,
watch
I
any-
can't
Yeah.
really watch here,
They're not
and we don't
available
have
in
the
UK.
channel. So
So in terms of
why do you keep staring at
us in
me?
the
This
UK,
is hilarious.
no, but in terms of us in the UK, his channel is a huge benefit. Like, I've been watching his channel for years.
You say like since I was in uni.
For years. But obviously those in America, they
they've-
don't need it
and-
because they've got all those shows on TV
Yeah,
anyway.
and they've like. I remember there was times where his email just would change because obviously they shut down.
Yeah,
his
shut him
line.
down, yeah.
Yeah, but he's the one he's had now. He's had for a
Yardi.
couple.
Yardi, bro. That's the
I
guy,
think
bro.
they're working with him now. You know?
No, because now I've realized that his last web domain
Yeah.
he's had for probably about
Years.
3-4
Yeah.
like a good couple of years now. So
Yeah.
He used to get shut down.
he's good. But
All the
before you type it in and the page would be gone and I'd have to Google and see what new one would come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when Moore and Rory had their what's it called?
Passer.
That passer.
Well spent.
Yeah. Someone ripped that and put that on YouTube. But it's like, okay, you're doing it, but I think people just want to build up their own channel. That's the only no?
Okay, so when we put Uncensored out, check this. This is why I speak the way I speak here. We put out Batchat Uncensored here. we charged everyone. That's the first time I think.
99p.
We charged everyone 99p, $7.99 if you want to watch all 10 episodes,
Yeah.
whatever. So we obviously people copycats were gonna start coming up, whatever. We take them down, cool. There was one website that we could not take down. The website was in Bulgaria. I don't know who owns this website.
Yeah.
There's so many people had a lot to say about why they didn't want to watch the show. Oh, it's crap anyway. Why am I gonna pay this for it? The first episode on there got 700,000 views. Deep what I'm saying to you. You had the opportunity to pay for it for £1, but you chose to go. 700,000 people chose to go over there
And watch it for free.
and watch it for free.
Yeah.
That's it's mind-boggling to me.
People, do you know what it is? I don't know if it's a community thing, but like we just don't really like
Support each other.
with our finances.
100%. But
It's lip
honestly,
service.
honestly, if you had an opportunity to get something for free that you should have paid for, would you turn it down?
No, you're right.
It depends because
But something like this though, it's £90.
Because
Like,
I hear that, but it's £1 that you may not have to pay.
no, this is true, and I'm not saying I watch things for free, of course. But even with the Morn Rowie thing,
Yeah.
I could have waited 2 hours, 3 hours, and watched it for
Yeah,
free on
but
YouTube.
your anxiety didn't.
But I paid because one, I like those two.
Yeah.
you're invested in
this
them.
is
I'm invested, and I don't mind giving them a
And
little
this is it.
£1.50. It's nothing in it.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
kind of what he's talking about. You
Yeah.
don't have to basically get all of the people who are watching
Yeah.
it. It's just
the ones
yeah.
that actually
yeah.
love.
I was just surprised about the amount, the numbers. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I was like, raw. Like, it's crazy. Like, that money could have gone into our pocket and we would have given you a better show next time.
Yeah.
We would have, you know what I'm saying, would have been able to invest in even bigger things. Like, right now, look how long it's taken us to release something like Blue Therapy. Why do you think that is? The budget's not there. Do you know what I'm saying? But if we had this, we could have made we projected to make £3-4 million off of that. We didn't make that. We weren't close. Why? Because all our episodes were on this channel where people found out about and they started watching it there. People still paid. The core followers still paid.
Is this the Bulgarian one you were talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Hold on, you
Really?
projected to make 3-4 million from the
Uncensored.
Yeah.
Uncensored.
Yeah.
That one episode alone.
No, it was
The
a
whole
season.
season.
It was like 10 episodes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so it was a whole season. It was $7.99 was the season basically, but each episode was £1.
Oh, you're talking about
Batchat.
Backchat. Sorry, I think it was
yeah.
Blue Therapy. Sorry.
Oh no, Batchat.
Okay. Wow, that is
So
understandable.
again,
amount of
it's
money.
not like people are gonna all of a sudden I'm gonna start buying newest like I don't know Cullinan or Rolls Royce or whatever. Like
Yeah.
this is what we love. It's gonna go back into obviously making you guys happy and building our brand and making sure that we're a household name when it comes to content like that. You know where to go to.
Yeah.
So
The thing is, if, for example, YouTube came tomorrow and changed the ad revenue handout model and gave you the majority share, like massive, you wouldn't have to basically go behind the paywall, right?
no,
Okay, cool. I like how you said that.
no, you wouldn't. Because YouTube,
guy.
again, I say this all the time, they're at the bottom of the streaming list. Like, they are the bottom by a margin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just learned the other day that podcasters, like, geez,
Yeah. Big.
like, the CPM on there is like £15. What the hell are you telling me?
What's the CPM? Sorry.
It's like
Cost
click per minute or whatever it is.
Okay.
or
Okay.
whatever you get per 1,000 listens or whatever
Yeah.
you get per click. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but on YouTube, it's like $3.
Okay.
Like free, do you know how shameful that is?
Oh, what? So podcast is £15.
Yeah, it's
dollars per click.
it ranges, but it's on the high end.
So that's how, for example, Spotify decide how much to pay Joe Rogan, for example,
Yeah.
based on how much clicks he gets on
Yes.
all these platforms.
100%.
Yes.
15 per click.
I
That's
think
wild.
podcasts are the evolution of radio. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People have more active, passive time than
Yeah.
active visual. Like
Yeah.
you saying behind something
Yeah.
in it. So yeah, makes sense.
That's the truth. That's the truth right there. So obviously, I didn't know that until yesterday. I'm thinking I'm doing the wrong thing. I should be focusing on another platform.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because and to me, it's like I get it, but at the same time, we're putting in all this, all this like effort into visuals and
Yeah.
looking nice, and all you have to do is record the audio, and you're making more money than us.
But I think your content works better as visuals, no?
100%.
Of
I
course,
think
of
so.
course.
Yeah.
I love it. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm saying they gotta do something about the CPM and the
Yeah.
RPM.
I think that's where he comes in, no?
100%. Soon.
You said you're taking notes.
Oh, 100%.
No, that's sick still. That's sick still.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming next. What's the plan with ZZ? Like in terms of like is it just going to stay the same interview base, or are you going to try and make it bigger? Or what's the plan?
With ZZ, right now we're obviously working on a few other segments of the show.
Okay.
To try and like, you know, sometimes you have to shock the body into like doing other things or growing or whatever. So obviously, whereas right now we've been doing that for like 2-3 years now.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to try something else. We're going to try other things that we're working on right now to see how effective it would be. We've tried out different segments that didn't work on her show before, but we found out the most effective ones were the ones where she was grilling, you know, like, you know, artists or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Miss Zoe, how did you get into producing and all of that stuff?
It started like, I think my last year of uni.
Yeah.
I came together with Andy and another friend, and we just decided to start this independently because literally, obviously, it's what I studied in uni. So I studied media production. So I covered all the bases of media, but uni just wasn't enough. It was nice, but everything I've learned over the years is literally after uni.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's been good since.
So is this what you guys do full time?
No, I have other businesses and stuff like that. Yeah,
I have another job.
Okay.
So what's your job then, Zoe?
Okay. I've recently just crossed over into music.
Yeah.
So I work with music management company.
Is it? Can you say who? What artists?
I work with 2K Management.
And what artists do they have again?
J House, J5, Young Team Bugsy,
Sick.
Lil Ash.
She's downplaying that thing.
You know, I'm looking at her and I'm just like, no, she's
Like,
proper moving, shine, humble.
Little artist called Drake. Sure you heard of him.
Yeah, I just moved over into
Congratulations.
So what are you
man.
going to be
That's
doing
big.
there?
Well, right now, because music's a whole different world, I've just started off as their PA for the 2 main managers.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I hope to
Sky's
branch
the beginning,
over into something else because they're always open to moving people on into other things.
Yeah.
So
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Man.
Zoe's a
That's big.
very, very like dope photographer.
Okay.
Like she don't like to sell herself.
She knows why she's laughing, but it's fine.
Why? What
She
happened?
knows because we was meant to shoot years ago. Gina, Zoe, I'm free, let me know. Yeah.
She ghosted you.
Literally ghosted me.
You see, you gotta do it
Literally
now.
ghosted me.
You gotta do it now.
Do you know what I mean?
She's too busy now, sorry.
Yeah.
She's too. What do you mean? She's too Hollywood for me now. So I'm not J House or J5. innit? So
Have you spoken to Paul since he's been on his little media run?
No, I haven't. You know, I haven't.
Plans to? Just to holler and say,
I'm just
walk on for you, big man. What's
before
going
the
on?
show. I never spoke to Paul. After the show, like I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Before the show, what do you mean?
let me ask you a question. How did you guys pick the cast for Blue Therapy then? Like, how did you audition couples or like do you know what I mean? No. When I say audition, no, because
No, they're real
no,
couples.
there was
They're real
no,
but
couples.
even if
Choma
they
and Paul.
No, yeah, I get your question.
but
There
you
were
got my
couples.
because my thing is, let's say me and you are a couple.
Yeah.
Zoe and Brent are a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's say you've got 10 couples, but you only want 2 for the show. You're
Yeah.
gonna audition them, no? Like even
I
if they're real
guess.
couples. So that's what I'm saying.
No,
like
there were other couples that we just decided not to go with. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying. So how did you select? Like, what was the process?
I just knew that I wanted Choma and a guy there. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I work closely with Choma and like that's
So
like
she
in
brought
the
her
house.
boyfriend.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure, that's what it was. And Jamel and Deborah, I think we liked them because they were young and like they were younger and obviously Deborah's a bit feisty, so they were more willing to share more. Should I say? Other people, you know, they were cool. There were some good ones, but we just wanted to stick to 2. We were initially going to do 3 couples, but
I was gonna ask you, why did you only stick to 2?
because I felt like that's what I didn't want to overdo it. You know, so like 2 case studies.
It worked though.
Yeah.
Like you remembered. I feel like if there was more, it might have not been oversaturated, but like everyone
watered it
remembers
down.
each couple and like
Yeah.
their key points. You get what I mean?
Yeah. So going into season 2 of Blue Therapy, how do you present it to us? Because obviously of the narrative that has come from the aftermath, how do you present it to us?
You just do a little trailer of a black man and a white girl next to him.
Wow.
Look at this guy. Like, do you kind of address what people are saying about it in your rollout, or is it just here you go again, basically?
The same. I've not addressed it till today. I don't.
Exclusive, people. Exclusive.
I just. We just do our job. Listen, I don't care about the politics.
Yeah.
We don't care about the politics. I just present. This is what I'm good at. I just create the content. Even if the next one, we only get 500k people watch it.
Yeah.
Then the 2 million that we watch it. It's cool, man. It's alright.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, people will still watch it.
2 million people. Damn.
It's there. The first one is almost probably going to be 3 million.
That is
Second
mad.
one's-
That is
you know what I'm
so
saying?
mad.
There's so many people across. There's so many people because we see everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Some of you guys go on the shade bar comments and you just read the shade bar comment. Everyone runs with, oh my God, it's fake. It's this. We see everything. Like, if I show you the back end, there's people in Brazil, there's people in Africa, there's people in wherever. Those people are invested in the show. The other day, I put up a video of E! News, and it was on E! News, and they're just catching the wind now. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, some people outside of the country don't even see what's going on here.
You lot's reach has been mad.
So,
E! News,
You know.
yeah.
I can't chat to you.
Well, you lot have really, your reach has been crazy.
People love content, man.
No,
No,
they do.
They do. Especially content which is like juicy with a lot of gist and a lot of, gossip type content. No, sick. All right, should we talk about some stuff that's been happening in the world?
What has been happening? In the
You
world?
seen the Nick Cannon?
What,
the
him saying that he's
babies.
gonna...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the thing about him saying that he's gonna die soon.
What's that?
No, so there's an interview. I didn't listen to it, but the title was basically him saying that he's living his best life
Yeah.
and doing all the things that he's always wanted to do because he believes that he's gonna die sooner than most people.
Oh, that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I can't really go into more detail than that because I didn't watch it, but it was the title.
Let me just.
But what him having? He's got loads of kids, though, right?
He's just had his
Just had 4 kids in that
4 kids in 6 months or something like that.
Yeah. So he's legacy, innit? He's got the money for it though. So
Yeah, no, he has the money for it for sure.
and everybody's aware of like what's that called? Well, I guess it's not polygamy because he's not married, right? Is he married?
No, he's not married.
He's not. So none of these women are his girlfriends.
So basically, he's expecting his 4th child since December 2020.
Jeez. Right, and are these women his girlfriends?
I don't know the relationship. I'm assuming there's something to him. Clearly, I don't know if they.
Because they're happy. Like I'm seeing people like the women showing
Yeah.
off their baby bump and
I'm
sure
assuming.
they're happy.
I'm assuming he's not in a committed relationship with any of them. Hence why, publicly they all seem pleased and content, and they're taking photos together, and it's all hunky dory.
In America,
I'm assuming so, innit?
In America, I'm telling you, like, these things sell. Like, they sell. You're with what's it called? The famous, whatever you want to call it, creator, rapper,
Yeah,
actor,
host, TV host. Yeah, he's
TV
a lot of
host.
stuff, radio
Like,
presenter.
you're with him and you have a kid with him. You're selling your story.
you're set for life.
You're set. Like, even if it's not from him, like, the story alone will take you wherever you want to go. And that's how people in America think. Like, they thrive off of controversy. And
Because it
that's
pays the bills.
pays the bills.
Yeah, I think here people are a bit more. I don't know what word to
But
use.
you know, they always say that British people, even though like, I guess everyone, like we're black and we're not like, do you know what I mean? But I feel like British culture in general we're quite standoffish, a bit snobby.
Yeah,
very
definitely.
like-
They
It's
say
snobby.
that about us.
Yeah,
That's a
like
bit snobby.
whenever I go to America, like even when like you wake up in the morning, you come outside your house, good morning.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
random people you don't know, just to be polite.
Yeah.
Mate, I used to go on the train to go to work with the same people at Barking Station for like 3 years. We would get on the same carriage. We never greeted each other. Like we would just stand there. But it's like you're so like I see you every day.
Yeah.
We're very familiar with each other. Like, do you know what I mean? We're on the train, probably like touching each other because it's that
Yeah.
close. But no one would ever
You know-
batter like, oh, good morning or how are you kind of thing over the
It
3
takes
years.
it takes one person to
No,
break the ice. though.
100%. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but-
British people are standoffish.
Why didn't you break
Because
the
I'm
ice?
British.
She didn't want to set
Yeah, but you're here giving the vim. So
I'm I'm one of them.
She's realized, isn't it? Like,
I'm one of them.
I
The
know,
thing is, what
but
I'm saying
the fact
is,
that you've
I don't wear it anymore, so I can't do it, isn't it?
No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, you sound like you knew back then
I
the
did.
issues at hand, but you
Of
never took
course,
any steps to
because you
fix
said
it.
I'm one of them. I'm part of the problem.
All right.
I ain't the solution. Because if the person said, "Oh, good," I'd be like, "Oh, you're right."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
with
I
ease,
think
you're
I
right.
think we have. Is it fair to say we have more shame over here?
Pride.
I think it's
We're a lot
pride.
more
Pride.
pride. We're a lot more prideful.
I think we all try and mind, like, when I first moved to this country, like, I came from Nigeria, like, here's the only place here where you can see a man drop on the street. And you walk over him. You walk over the guy and carry him.
Like, you'll mind
Nah, that's extreme.
No, it's not extreme.
If I saw someone
I've
like
seen it.
proper,
I've seen it.
no, it happens.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like a UK thing where
No,
if you see someone
it's a
bust up on the
UK
floor,
thing.
you want to help them.
It's a UK thing.
Some people literally.
They will just mind their business. We see so many videos of people like getting attacked and stuff like that. Not even with weapons. People were just standing there watching.
Yeah.
Do you know even like there was one video of a girl dancing, I think it was Trafalgar Square. You know when like all these like TikTok dances and stuff. So
Yeah.
she's dancing in the middle and someone was like, it's the British people for me because they're in the background just walking past.
Yeah.
Like no one is even looking in her direction or paying any mind to her dancing with the camera there. They're literally going about their business. But in America, you have an audience or people cheering
But
you on. Or
these bitches, were they black or white?
why? Obviously.
Exactly. So
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking like when I said about someone falling over and someone helping them. In my mind, I'm imagining myself or people in this room doing it.
Oh no, but I wasn't because I was imagining an Uber person stepping over me or just like woof, like just minding their own business.
No, they will not help you.
No, I'm not saying the majority will, but I'm saying obviously with everything, there's minority and majorities.
Yeah.
But
I do feel like you're right. And if we were,
In general,
if it was
yes.
us in this room,
Yeah.
and you saw something like that happen, you would be mindful to be like, oh, you
You're
know,
right.
You're right. Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
true.
man.
That's true.
But maybe because I came from a place where it's just my people there. You know what I'm saying? Like my color. I never had to worry about other people. You know what I'm saying? So over there, once someone falls down, auntie or uncle, oh my God, let me help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And I think in America, you're more likely to become famous just off of fuckery or just, you know what I mean?
No, of course.
Anything really. Whereas here,
They set trends.
you know what I mean? It already happened. It happens a little bit nowadays.
No, I think it happens more now, more often.
It happens
now,
more
but-
now, more so. But in America, it happens every other day.
Mm.
You know what I'm trying to say? Because people are not afraid to just put themselves out there and do whatever to
For
get
clout.
money, whatever. But here, it's like, everyone's just, please, I'm shy.
No, it's true.
Even something as crazy as this year, one of the reasons why you would never watch a reality TV show in the UK that's just fluid, most people don't want you to know what their house looks like. You can't even get into a rapper's yard. Do you know what I'm saying? In America, they don't mind. Hey, listen, come into cribs. Let's do cribs. Try to do cribs here.
Is that because their house isn't as extravagant as people would think?
I don't know. Either way, it's down to what you're saying.
Because-
Or is
Snobbish
it-
over
their
there.
ops.
No, but
They
do you know
worry
what
about
it
their
is,
ops.
guys? I think we need to realize that. See, America is huge,
Yeah.
So, like, it's weird because when I look at like UK artists and stuff, to me they're just average people. Like no matter who they are, they literally in my head seem so.
Yeah, because you're from the UK.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
But
why.
they're not.
No,
though.
so I'm saying like, let's be honest. A lot of UK people are very accessible.
Yeah, but why is that a bad thing? Because the thing is,
And I'm saying that might be the reason why you're not on showing your house.
I get it, but people always put a negative spin on things. Oh, I can't rate him because he's accessible, or he's down the road, or why is that a bad thing? Because he's from the UK and you're from the UK, so you can't really rate him because he lives down there or he's accessible. Or I might see him at the club. Why is that
Bro,
turned into a
it's
negative?
not coming from anything
I'm not
positive,
even.
I
I'm
can
not
tell
even
you that.
talking about it like in terms of them being accessible. So I can't rate them. I'm just saying.
Question. Y'all do realize, both of y'all, that y'all are part of a network that have so many intersecting circles
Yeah.
Yeah.
that what you deem as so accessible for
It's
the
different.
average black
No, fair enough, and I think
It's
that's
not
what it
you.
is. Then fair
Exactly.
enough,
Yeah.
because for me, everybody like I've met practically everybody.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I've been in rooms with everybody. So I don't see them as not like I don't
But-
see them as.
What does that diminish for you then?
No, I'm not saying it diminishes anything. It diminishes
Diminishes.
anything for me.
Yeah.
I'm just talking on his point of people like a UK artist won't want you to see their house.
Okay.
And I'm saying, is it because they're quite accessible to us? Because London is tiny, and most people either live in London or just outside London, but they're not that far out of reach. It's not like America where you've got one state over here, someone else completely over there. And do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically neighbours.
I think it's still a nascent industry. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, you didn't have so many artists being independent and even earning this type of P. One in, one out, one in, one out.
Yeah.
We've seen footballers' trips before. We've seen footballers' wives before. We've even seen Essex, flipping regular Essex lads going up here, there and everywhere. But this particular industry where you have these musicians, give it 10 more years. Give Trend Centrl the space to start, normalizing it.
Yeah.
And you will see it, a little change.
Yeah.
Don't give up, sir.
Nah, man, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I think I was just talking about what it is now. Like when you think about it, it's so difficult to get in these spaces because I don't know. It might be because of safety. It might be because they don't. We expect their houses to be like mansions. And
To be fair, that's what I think is. I think they think that the public expect them to be living this proper lavish life, and because they may not, they're afraid to show how their life really is. Like if you look at Steph London, she showed the house because the house is sick.
Her house is amazing.
The house is fucking sick, bro.
Though.
You know what I'm trying to say? So,
but you're right. Like she doesn't shy away from.
That's why she
showing
showed it, because the house is levels, and I'm sure there's other rappers who.
But there's other rappers with houses that are levels.
Yeah,
though.
well, to be fair, some people just might not want to show you their house.
Show you their
Like
house,
that's their prerogative.
And remember,
I'm a
we're
close
talking
person,
about
whatever.
rappers, yeah. And I feel like with a lot of rappers as well, it depends on the background that they come from. So that's completely foreign to them. Even prior to them even being a rapper and being like an average person, you wouldn't even let people into your house or know where you live in general.
Yeah.
Let alone, do you know what I mean? So it's breaking that habit or that cycle of what you're used to.
Yeah, and some people just want their privacy.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, if I was rich and I had a massive house, I wouldn't want to do cribs because I just don't want people to see my house. Not because, like, and just to say my house was sick, I still wouldn't want to do cribs. That's just me, my personality, innit? So there's others who are like that as well.
I'll show you my house online.
No, so would I.
I'll show you my house.
Yeah,
What I'm showing you my house.
For what? For?
You're
No.
you're never gonna come in and sit inside or sit on my sofa.
If I was approached to do it, like with MTV, you want to do a cribs episode, cool. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to show it
Start
myself.
filming your house,
No.
yeah.
Do any of you guys follow that guy on YouTube? Hey, oh my God, you got such an amazing house. What do you do for a living?
Yeah. I've seen that.
So have you seen like the episodes where the person's allowed him to come back and actually do like a
No, I
tour?
haven't seen that. No.
So I think there's one black guy that I watched that he invited him back round.
Yeah.
He was like, do not come, and actually he did like a tour on YouTube. It's sick.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy's jokes, man. He's literally like you hear the weirdest of jobs.
No, I literally sat there and I was watching it. I kept hearing porn. I kept hearing people in the porn business.
Yeah.
One was an influencer. No, one was like OnlyFans, bitch. I was
Oh,
like,
is it?
okay, yeah.
If you see
go
the
on.
mad whips these lot are driving,
Yeah.
That's another thing as well. Look how Americans have like proper exploited or taken advantage of OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, yeah.
But here, everyone's too
Because we're prim and proper.
and also
it's the British.
and also because of the negative stigma that OnlyFans has built now, because people look at it as a porno site or
that's fine, though.
But
It's fine.
it's not that's not what it was meant to be. But it's been turned into that. So for example, if I came over OnlyFans now and just say it was a fitness page,
Doesn't
people are
matter.
gonna assume that I'm on there
straight away.
holding myself up topless when I'm not. So it's like, and now who knows, I might be reluctant because OnlyFans has this negative stigma around it.
Yeah.
Whereas I should be like, I don't give a shit. I've got an OnlyFans page, here it is.
Whereas Americans are I don't give a shit.
don't
I've
care.
got a page. It's what it is.
Yeah, but we need to be more like that.
No, we do.
I
We
don't
do.
give a damn. Let me just put an OnlyFans page out there. And if enough people did it, and it's like, what you on, bro? I'm not doing no porn stuff. Like, man's a gamer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gaming. Just, if you want to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think in the UK, people just don't let each other be. Like,
We're very judgmental.
sometimes it's banner, sometimes it's, but it's just like, for example, I've got this on Instagram, there's a group we have. It's me, Marv, Taze, Temi, VP, and Fred. And all they do is, it's called Slander Group. So whenever someone posts a picture on Instagram,
You fling it
throw it in the group and you just
slander them.
slander it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even live. You throw a picture and niggas are going to find any, even though it's banner,
Yeah.
but it's still coming from a real place, so to
Of
speak,
course.
innit? So it's like you can't just, you know what I mean? Nobody's safe.
No, literally.
It is what it is, isn't it? Have you seen the T-Pain clip?
With the Usher thing.
Yeah.
No.
So basically,
I saw the Nicki Minaj one.
That was
So-
mad though.
yeah,
What
so,
happened?
So he was on the plane and someone was like, "Oh, Usher's at the back. He wants to speak to you." So he goes, "Cool." So he went to speak to Usher, and Usher was like, you ruined music.
Casually just told man,
Yeah.
you ruined music.
You ruined music.
What, the auto-tune?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you
And
ruined music.
and he said that was what started his 4-year depression.
Depression.
That
Really?
conversation.
Yeah, like you ruined music
Usher's
for,
his
like,
boy, you know.
for real singers, real R&B singers.
Oh, but the baddest thing is T-Pain can actually
Actually
really sing. It's nuts. And I didn't know this until I saw a video. I think when he was like playing the keyboards.
Yeah,
And I was like, wait, so you've been hiding behind this?
he can sing, but I
For
think
no reason.
if he
whatsoever.
came out straight out the gate with just his real voice,
No.
Anyone know would kid. You know how
But
many
that's the
singers-
thing.
No.
But he
He
created
came
a
out
unique.
something
He came
different.
out with a unique sound though. So
Yeah.
it would have been fine. But the auto-tune just gave him that extra X factor in it.
that's what I'm saying.
And that's
And
why people loved it so much.
America has so many singers. Like, fam, like if you even watching
was-
American Idol, you're thinking, how have you not blown, fam?
No, but loads of people when I watch that show, I just think, why are you not signed
Why
or
you
why
not
you're not an
signed?
artist or like,
Because there's so many.
yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
He would have just been another
Another-
guy.
yeah.
But for Usher to just be so brazen, like you ruined the music, that's kind of fucked up though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm sad that it caused him to go into depression
Yeah.
though, because all he was trying to do was like
Find something new. Find
to
Yeah.
create a new
That's what he
avenue,
did.
and obviously, and he did it really well, successfully. And anybody who now does auto-tune, it's all thanks to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
He created a lane.
He didn't create auto-tune, he just brought it back.
No,
He
but I'm
just
saying like,
popularized it.
Yeah, he put it like on the map properly.
Yeah.
Before him,
Literally.
it was around, but no one really cared too tough in it. Even Jay-Z made the Death of Auto-Tune song. Remember? So yeah, he's had his slack.
Well,
But,
whose tunes are live and kicking, boy? Go on us Afrobeats.
oh yeah, true.
Kicking, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
But it's crazy though. Imagine, I'm thinking if T-Pain wasn't around, would auto-tune still have infiltrated the industry? Like, would someone else have done it? Because if you think about how many artists after T-Pain used auto-tune, it's mad. And a lot of them based their career around it. Like, look at Kanye West with
Heartless.
A-Waste and Heartbreak.
Yeah.
That was an all auto-tune album. Wayne started using auto-tune heavy as well.
Mm.
Like you said, Afrobeat artists, Wizkid, whoever. I'm sure Davido uses it a lot.
Yeah.
Of course
They
he
all
does.
use it.
We've heard him live.
Yeah.
But it's not highlighted the same as T-Pain.
Yeah,
like,
not-
you know
yeah.
that T-Pain's using it.
Yeah, it's not highlighted as much,
They
but
use it to disguise.
Guys, let me be honest.
that's the
Do you
thing.
remember
Yeah,
when there was
he
an
turns
app?
up to the extreme, innit?
Yeah.
There was an app.
There's still apps.
I had the app.
I had that app.
Bruv, I had the
T-Pain
app. T-Pain
I had
app.
it, bro.
Yeah.
And I would literally sing and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
I had the app still. No, Pain's heavy, man. Pain's he's sick.
Yeah, I think he's a genius.
He is.
Sick writer as well.
Yeah, but for him to go into depression though, that's a bit.
Sad.
It's sad.
Well, I want to know what Usher was playing at. What was you actually playing? What did you think?
What was his goal? I think
was
it
the
came
goal?
from a place of like bitterness though.
He was pissed.
Of course.
100%. Man woke him up. You know?
Hater,
He was
big hater.
sleeping.
Yeah, I reckon that was probably his. Obviously, Usher's been through a space where he wasn't that relevant, or
But Usher's
He's-
done well though.
he's put out a few duds
There's
album wise.
no, but do you know what? Yeah, I hear that. But I still feel like people like Usher, Brandy, like they're people who've had such a long run
yeah,
that if they were retired now, it would be minor. But they still fit in the scene. They still
Yeah.
kind of navigate in the scene. Like they still. I don't know how they've done it. Not saying
no,
that
I
they're.
I agree with you. Sorry, I agree with you with Usher. I don't think Brandy is as relevant as Usher is.
No, okay, she's
But-
not. But I'm saying she still releases music now, and her music now is not crap because she's like collaborated with like a few like new like relevant artists. So
Yeah.
like it's I guess allowing her to gain a more younger audience.
Yeah, no,
But
for sure.
like when I look at Usher, he's like a Beyonce. He's been there for time. Like he's been
Since he was a
been in
kid.
the game like
No, he
from,
has.
and so many people have been and gone, and he's still here.
Yeah, no, he has.
But Usher also became relevant because he found Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying.
He did, but do you think he kind of rode that wave? I don't think he really benefited off it. Obviously, he did financially, but I mean, I don't look at Usher and think Justin Bieber at all.
Of course.
I don't.
He wrote, at the time, Justin Bieber wasn't Justin Bieber, so someone had to introduce
Yeah,
him to the scene.
no. I know that's a fact, but I'm saying when I think of Usher, Justin Bieber doesn't come to mind.
Oh, I think
At all.
his legacy obviously is much more than Justin
Yeah.
Bieber. That's why. Well,
Like I think it takes someone like you to say it and remind me. Oh yeah, Usher did introduce us to Justin Bieber, but it's not something that's at the forefront of my mind when I think of Usher in it.
I hear that.
But yeah, no, that is a big tick on his resume though.
Yeah, especially financially, boy.
Oh, yeah, he must have made.
Wait, who brought T-Pain in? Oh, that was Akon.
Akon, yeah. Hold on, did Akon use auto-tune?
You know, I
Of
literally
course.
paused and was like,
Of
Akon
course.
definitely used auto-tune because he can't sing.
No,
like
not
that,
not in the same way T-Pain though. As in, it wasn't. It was used to kind of correct his tune.
Yeah,
It wasn't,
with everyone else is used to correct their tune.
Yeah.
T-Pain's the only one that said yes.
hold on, did Akon use auto-tune for
Akon
real?
used
He
auto-tune,
did.
man.
Brent.
He did.
Akon, did he use auto-tune? As in, did he use it overtly? Like you kind of knew he was using it, or was it like discreet? I don't think of his voice and think of auto-tune.
No.
I'm locked up, you don't let me. Nah, Akon didn't use auto-tune, and if he did, it wasn't all the time.
He used auto-tune. It probably wasn't as obvious as T-Pain.
Yeah.
Like T-Pain wants you to know he's using it.
Yeah.
Some artists, they don't want you to know they're using it. You're just tweaking the voice and whatnot.
But then when they go live,
Jeez.
you hear them.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Mastered auto-tune.
No, listen, give T-Pain his flowers, man. Sick artist, bruv.
No, he deserves it.
Sick artist. Anything else happened this week? Any other points of interest?
What's even been happening? I feel like I don't even know what's going on.
Wait,
In the world.
In the world.
Oh, so today I saw the thing about if you have the vaccine, you can go to an amber country and not have to isolate.
Yeah.
So like my sister was like, sis, let's go.
time.
Like, it's time.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh man, I did say though that when it comes to travel is the only thing for me, like the major key.
Yeah.
And I'm gagging to get out of here. But also I'm like, what's a young 10 days isolated?
Yeah, but if you weigh up the pros and cons, like what's your reason for not
Do you know what
taking
it is?
the
I
vaccine?
said this about the vaccine thing before. Yeah, I just feel like it's just too premature for me.
It's too, yeah.
I want to wait.
To be fair, I've had a lot of clients have the vaccine in the last, say, 2 weeks, and I've had mixed feedback from them.
Really?
So some have said they were fine afterwards. Some said they had a severe headache.
Some people have had like really bad side effects.
One lady said she was in bed with like muscle aches and shivers for about 2 days. Some said they feel a bit weak. So it's been mixed. Obviously, everyone's gonna react differently to it. I've been apprehensive because of all these stories. I don't, even though it's only minor stuff, I don't want to have a migraine for like a couple of days. I don't want to feel like I got the flu. So I'll do it eventually if it means I can travel without having to isolate all that stuff. But
you still have to do it.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Even after you do it, you still have to the whole COVID testing before you go. Apparently, you still have to do it. So you still have to pay all those hundreds of pounds.
That's why for me, I'm
Hundreds of pounds for what?
The testing before traveling.
Oh, you got to pay for those.
Yeah,
They don't accept free.
over
They
£100.
don't accept free
anymore.
NHS. They stopped
I
that.
thought it was all free.
I just came
Do
back
you know
from
how much I
Nigeria.
spent when I went to Ghana when I came
almost
back?
$5.
I spent
Almost
100.
$5 for what?
On
The
just
testing.
On just testing,
I
bro.
paid £150 before I left to do the UK one. When I got to Ghana, you have to pay $50.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, you have to do one in Ghana when you're coming back. And then when you come back, you got to pay for the £210 one for the 2
Day
days.
2 and day 8.
Fam, it's his peas.
I spent
I
like
thought it was
$5.
all free and that.
No.
And you apparently, even if you get the vaccine, you still have to do that. So it's just like,
Even when I came
So the
back,
only thing you don't do is the isolating.
I guess so.
Bruv.
So every time I travel, I got to pay for these tests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't accept free tests. Yeah.
Apparently,
if your
they're gonna
ticket's $5, add another 5 on top.
No,
apparently they're
literally.
gonna
Right, I had no idea.
take it away by the end of the year, but we don't know how true that is because
They want to open it for you lot in Ghana. That's
I had no idea.
So all this time you thought it was free?
Yeah, I thought obviously this is protocol, innit? Like we want to test you guys, so
stop that.
No.
here's the test.
You have to pay.
I think it's the deterrent.
It is.
Oh, yeah,
It
right,
is
right,
to
right,
stop you from like traveling and stuff.
Because when you come back, the first thing you say to yourself is, I'm not going nowhere. Like, I literally was so put off by all of that stuff.
Because of the amount you spend, right? It makes no sense because especially if your flight isn't even that expensive, like the amount you spend is the equivalent or even more. Like if you're going somewhere like a Europe where your flight's not expensive, everything to get there is going to cost you more than your flight.
yeah, it's not nice.
Okay. So I guess we're just gonna wait until the end of the year and see whether or not they're gonna take this away.
I'm still going on, I'm not gonna lie.
When you going?
I don't know.
When you going?
When am I going?
Yeah.
I don't know. I might go Mexico next month.
Bro, just leave the